About Chronicles again.
Sega.
Okay, that was a bit of a threshold. I remember in my test recording of this, there were a couple of problem cutscenes I tried to get around. I'm interested to see how those work out in terms of this. There's three that I can think of right off the bat during this opening cut sequence thing. Alright. It is possible that I might be able to run this game on stream, although note that things like this might be choppy. By the way, pass by the first one of those, where one of the characters points a lance at the screen. Other one was when Rosie spit the watermelon seed there. And the last one's coming up is coming. Right about... Well, we passed by it actually. It was when there was a laser beam being shot. And I think that went out well overall. Okay. I think I might actually carry on with this stream. At this point. Maybe. Possibly. Probably ill-advised. I could probably do it this way. Catches I'm using OBS and not Streamlabs at this point, so... I noticed that Streamlabs takes a lot more of my CPU than I would like. So, for options, we're gonna sit here for a moment while we adjust some windows. Like so. Like so. I'm actually gonna change the stream title. Okay. That's what we're gonna call it. Right there. Now we try this. I won't be able to see viewers or get notifications or anything really, but we should be able to carry on like so. That's how we're gonna start a new game. Now this part might be a little choppy.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border.
Valkyria Chronicles 4, you'll be playing as the Atlantic Federation, or at least their men and women.
The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard.
Kind of feared that would happen.
Early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of Ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting.
This is who we play as in this one.
It amassed troops
Gallia.
along the eastern border,
Or at least
and invaded with
the militia
all the
thereof.
force of an avalanche. Prologue. Gallia to arms.
Alright, it works. Well enough, I suppose. Alright. Cutscene, a meeting. Never actually tested this particular cutscene. I tested the one right after this, though.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much.
I should note that if I were using my old laptop to do this, this would be running about 3 times slower.
Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish, and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know.
Oh no.
And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Alright.
Thanks, fish.
Areas I expect to hiccup in this game are going to be whenever there's like intense human interaction like that, or like with what's coming up here. Other than that, things will go relatively smoothly, I think.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a
Okay,
pen, are you?
that
I
was
have
a
to
hiccup.
say, they're really very good.
Might be the
Thank you.
walking.
So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Sure.
Great.
Okay.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Ah.
Huh?
And here you thought Welkin was a spy.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Wilkes has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying
this.
it at the university, right?
Alright.
Guilty as charged. I
Hopefully
get
they
so
didn't
into it
reset
sometimes
things.
I forget where I am
Or
or
ruin
that somebody
anything.
might be watching me.
Alright.
Gunfire!
Oh
Everyone,
god.
keep your heads down.
There's a gun.
Over there!
Oh no. I'm glad I switched on the mature audience label before this particular set of streams.
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
And now the ultimate test. Because you see, in my test recording, this went fine. I don't know about stream yet. So both of us are going to find out. If it goes well, we'll do the next 2 missions.
Okay, here's the plan.
I'm also not going to be able to note any like new followers or hostings or... Well, okay, I can note hostings, but new followers I won't be able to note because the way I have the screen set up, it's covering my followers number. I also can't tell how many viewers are here, so if you're here, thanks for stopping by and let's carry on.
Let's get started.
Sally forth.
Just stay calm and get it done.
Well, this looks promising.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp.
I can also tell if there's like hiccups in encoding
Listen a
from
sec.
here. Oh, there's a second. There's like choose your lane. Command points. Basically, we start overhead. We have a certain number of points we can use to give commands to our troops. First example, we're going to use Alicia.
Moving out.
There's a bar that units have. That's their action points bar. As you move, it goes down. And we can move with... We could use either a keyboard or controller for this. I'm using a controller because it's better for me. Attacking. In order to go into the attack mode, hit the bumper. Or for keyboard, default key is E, I believe. You can also go over sandbags like so. If you need the move slowly, you can use the D-pad or the arrow keys on keyboard. In mode, you can move the cursor slowly with the D-pad, you can move it faster with stick. For keyboard, it's the WASD controls.
Please hit.
Headshots do count for more damage. Okay. Some parts are a little bit slower than others, it seems, but it's still going a whole lot faster than what the old computer could do. You can actually see some of my old Valkyria Chronicles Let's Play on YouTube if you want to, for a comparative speaking thing. Because I'm going to be doing a reference to that on occasion to here. To note just some things that, no, don't cancel your action, you fool. Alright. Get him in the face. Now we're gonna go down here. Yep, we're just doing this.
My turn, okay?
This mission's pretty easy, in all honesty. And that's the end of the mission. Alright.
I don't see any more of them.
Whoa. If random people hop in to chat with me, it's because I'm on my Discord. Partially because it's the one way I can tell if my mic is still transmitting sound. And also, it's a way to tell if, like, because I've been having some problems trying to stream with Streamlabs. I haven't been able to do that, really. And I'm testing this with OBS. Just straight up OBS.
There's no other sign of the enemy.
Okay.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
I know, the thing from the opening video.
What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia.
Indeed.
Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant.
So you already kind of know the end
These
of all
events would
this,
tell a
given
story of
what is being told
tragedy
here.
Hidden in the mists of time.
You just don't know all the
A
details
story of
yet.
courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
And also a foreshadowing of things to come in that little blurb there. Welcome to Valkyria Chronicles. And that was Chapter 0.
Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
Now we're going to start seeing some cutscenes that tend to be the more common one here. Although there's still going to be the, like, not in-game cutscenes, but like this one is still this particular style.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town. Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
I think her voice went slightly robot-y there because in some part because of lag. That very well could be the case. That happens sometimes. That said, we are slow loading this time.
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
This is more of the sort of cutscene we'll be seeing through the
Almost
game.
done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Something like this.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old.
Only 22.
And more important,
Oh
you
god.
shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
Oh god.
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
Isn't it obvious?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
Okay, not quite so obvious. Still, bread.
Really? These are for me?
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, all right? I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Okay.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Another auto cutscene.
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies?
Welkies.
And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
I still like that line.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him, there? My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation. Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad.
Sign of things to
My
come.
birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Sorry, was that question too personal? No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with 2 wonderful fathers. Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going. Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
Alright, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
Alright. Finally, a lull in the cutscenes, so I can check a specific thing. Okay, no one else is on here. Duly noted. Alright. Defense of Rule. Windmill Tower. Onward.
Wow, look at this. Brule's really becoming a ghost town.
I don't know how many of you are here, but if you're still here, thank you for sticking around.
Everyone is evacuated by now.
For
You can't blame them.
weird,
Tensions are rising with the Empire.
broken mess.
We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
It better be.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like
Like your father.
your
Uh,
father?
that's a weird freeze there.
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
The birds are scared of teachers.
Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I like his very quick
Deep.
response there.
Your own way. Ah!
Oh no.
What was that?
That sound.
Oh no. Bad things are happening. Yep. That happened.
Move it! Come on, let's go!
Hmm.
I don't believe it. The mill.
I think there's worse in the middle going on here, buddy.
Miss Melchior, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the Town Watch together now. We've got to fend them off.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out. Stay low.
Alright, battle time. Battle number 2.
I'll explain the mission.
Don't get used to her saying that all the time. It'll generally be someone else doing it. Just for these first 3 missions, that's going to be the case. Alright.
Okay, let's begin. It's up to us to defend Brule.
Fireface.
Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain. Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
All right, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
Alright, so our mission objective is
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
damage. Basically, you heal a certain amount after every turn. That assumes, of course, that you are slow enough in the mission in order to get done in like less than 1 or 2 turns. With that said,
Here we go.
Falcon, I'm going to move you up to do a thing here. Specifically, you are going to deal with that man over there. About sight lines. Basically, the lines that appear above your head that connect to an enemy. If it's blue, the enemy can't see you. If it's yellow or red, if it's yellow, they can see you. If it's red, they're shooting. And if it's green, they're reloading. Red numbers to kill. The circle, triangle, and X thing doesn't matter much at this moment. It'll matter later. Basically, the kill count is where the crosshairs are focused. So here, it'll take 7 shots to kill him. Any that hit his head will make that number a lot less. Alternatively, shoot him in the head, we only need 2 headshots to kill him. And also, you can switch shoulders by using the triggers, or I think it's... I don't remember which button it is on the keyboard. Don't remember at the moment. Don't matter.
Now.
Yes.
Don't get used to Walken saying that constantly. There. Now we're gonna do the other part of that I need to do here. Alicia,
Okay?
time to do your thing. You can switch weapons if you have multiple weapons. Alicia has something called Ragnade, so we're gonna use that. Assuming that she takes more damage than I hope. Might actually be good. Now there is our target. I think if I do that, it'll be enough. Not quite. What is important that he is exposed.
Moving out.
Because that is actually our target for this mission here. Right here. One shot to the face.
Now.
There we go. If you kill an enemy commander, it takes away a command point from their command points list there. They have fewer actions to move people.
What's that?
An earthquake?
Sounds like a tank.
A tank. Oh no. Big ol' ball of plasma. Oh god! So much chaos. So many cannons. And now, we get to witness this thing in action. Right here. Tank. Oh god. You can shoot the radiator, but it's not going to do much right now. Hanging anywhere else in the tank with small arms is not going to work. That said, Town Watchman is almost dead.
Welkin, tank!
Oh god, tank.
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road
And I'm
into
being
the
hosted
alley
for
to the
3
east.
viewers. Thanks,
It's
Dueling
too narrow
Ogres.
for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
Oh god. Alright. New objective is get welcome to that flag. That said, we're gonna move Alicia first.
Moving out.
We're gonna do it this way. She has grenades again. Guns with limited ammunition tend to come back one bullet at a time. What I'm gonna do here is actually take this guy out. Or get close.
Here we go.
Okay. Don't think we can activate it from here, but there is a mechanic in which your allies can help shoot the target.
Yes!
That's a whole from the Japanese version of this game. Just have to get welcome there. And we're good. Alright then.
Phew. Looks like we shook them. What are you doing from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the Town Watch can do. We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away.
Oh god.
I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.
Oh god. A rank. The things that we do to get the best rank in this game. Note that A rank here and S rank in Japanese version are the same thing.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
Now we get to witness some brutality.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Brutality of both the frame rate and of actions in this game.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Oh god.
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Oh no, Steve Bloom.
Stop this now.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
Then that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So
And
we got
racism.
ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. PU. It's a regular
Oh god.
pig farm in here.
I did not realize this cutscene would be that intensive. Yep. Come on. Game. Thank you.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in
Okay.
this house.
That was weird.
You have to leave now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there!
And the first use of a melee weapon in this series.
Darkson pig!
And we won't see another use of a melee weapon in that particular way
Isara,
again
are you okay?
until
I'm okay thanks to you. But
Later.
Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor.
Oh god.
Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ace. It's only a matter of time before they take
Do you
over
have a
the
Deus
Mill
Ex
Plaza.
Machina we can use?
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Is that literally or metaphorically? Well, there's no skirting about. Let's get into it. Behold, tank.
Dad's tank.
Specifically, Dad's
I
tank.
can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still
Still operate, you know, in case of
operate,
emergencies.
You know, in case of emergencies.
Okay, there we go.
I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much. Hardly any alterations
You'd be
at all.
surprised what you learn in a single class.
I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right.
We drive
Welks,
it?
You took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location.
Yep.
Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Yep. Vulcan is main character.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine.
I'm assuming that Sarah's also
The
wearing
Edelweiss is ready for
headphones,
deployment.
just that her hair covers it.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
And the Edelweiss it is. Trolling. And battle time. If you hear
Here's the
from
brief for
Dueling
this
Ogres,
operation.
I can't see how many followers I have or how many people are watching, but if you're still here, thank you for sticking around for this, what's effectively a field test of a new computer. This time done at least somewhat successfully.
All right, let's begin. We've got to stop them here.
Oh god. Alright.
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople.
Oh no.
The town watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away.
Basically, don't let that gate fall.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
About sandbags, hand grenades. We saw a bit of this in the last battle. But what's not really explained too much until now is that sandbags, if you duck behind them, they give you extra defense and make you immune to headshots. So, to correct this problem, you either have to grenade an enemy that's behind a sandbag, or get them
Enemy sighted.
to get away from the sandbag somehow otherwise. That said, I think if I aim here, there, it should knock out both those sandbags. This is important. Yup. Knocked out both. That is massively important for this battle. And we're gonna have Alicia duck there. You can also choose to bank your remaining command points and have them added to the next turn, which is what we're going to do here. Okay, adjust the thing here. There. Alright. The tank is going to be focused on taking down the main gate, so don't worry about it murdering everyone there. At least for the time being. The AI in this game can be a little weird too. It will pause if they get shot, but that guy just let him get self get shot a couple of times. That was weird. That scout is dumb. And that's the reason I took out the cover. Because the foe is smart enough to use cover while moving. And as a shock trooper, you'll see in a moment. They have a machine gun. And machine guns can hurt a lot if you're not in cover. Which is why it was important for me to put Alicia into cover when I used her. Okay. That said, whenever the game pauses when you hit a dead body, the enemy also pauses when they hit a dead body. So that delay is what allowed him to be murdered. About Ragnade. As stated before, small amount of damage healed at the start of each turn. But if you need to heal faster, that's what Ragnade is used for. That said, I need to move Alicia now. Out of danger. What I need her for is actually to get over this. Shoot this guy in the face. He'll guarantee his death. What I need to move her for is because what's coming up here is their foe right there. We'll do that.
My turn, okay?
Alright. Even if you do aim at the head, the ring around is roughly where bullets will land if they don't hit the center target, or in that general area at least. And what I'm going to do for Alicia is I'm going to move her, take this fool out, and I'm going to park her right here. And I think that's all she's gonna write for this turn. Not a whole lot else I can do. other than let the tank do actions and shoot the gate a bit here.
No! If this keeps up...
That cutscene is almost guaranteed to happen. At least they're not smart enough to use the tank a second time. The foe will also use grenades on this. Compared to the tank, they do piddly damage, but it is still damage. And we don't really have a way to stop damage on it, other than killing everything. And yeah, see there the defense increase that they get when they crouch behind bags. Falcon has arrived. Alright. Falcon also counts as a commander. And also a tank. We have one now.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Box.
All right, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
Let's do it. Tanks. It's firefighters, the foot soldiers. They deflect nearly all gunfire from soldiers, except you hit the radiator, but that's a different story. They don't recover health. Tanks use 2 AP to use, and 2 CP to use. Also, whenever a tank turns, that also uses their AP. So what we're going to do here is measure our movement, like so.
Hostile sighted.
Tank! It's a galleon tank!
Oh no, they're afraid of tanks even though they live with one all the time.
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
Thanks for the lurks, mate.
All right, let's go take it down.
Alright, time to bust this enemy line. First with a mortar. Tanks have 3 ways to attack people, with mortars, machine gun, or anti-armor shells. You can switch between them with the X button, or on PC, I believe it's Q? Don't quote me on that. Anyway. We aim about here.
Fire!
That will call all but one of them. That said, we're going to do something that's going to require us to save scum. Because I don't want to repeat this part again. Oh, right. I forgot about this. There's a limited number of save slots on the PC version for some reason.
My turn, okay?
We're going to use that slot. No problem, mate. Okay.
Enemy sighted.
Oh. There's an enemy back there. We're gonna try to dislodge him. Aim there. I should knock him. Perfect. Now we immediately jump into this bush. Grass works the same way as sandbags. And now we get to save here. Because if Alicia dies, mission's over. And if she misses, the mission is probably going to be over. Oh my god, he did not duck. Good. Good. In the Japanese version, you would have to touch him in order to get your thing. In this, you don't have to touch him. I just did anyway because I could. And now we dump the rest of our actions in our tank.
Entering combat.
We also just knock people around with the tank. It doesn't hurt them or anything. It's just, it's hilarious. Now we get to try to aim our shots at Radiator. We can either be accurate like so, which is good. Tanks have two parts to them generally. If you damage their body, it will destroy them. If you destroy their treads, they can't move very far. Radiators are the weak point. It's also how they vent like stuff so that they don't overheat, so they kind of need those things. Well, I guess in any case it's one more shot to destroy it, so...
Entering combat.
One more shot on anywhere in his body. And it's gone. Woo. We did it.
Yes, we stopped it. Nice work, Ys.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
Oh god.
The Imperials are running off.
It's weird to be called a hero.
Looks like we bought some time, at least.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
Yep.
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Yep.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
And now we have a tank that has birthed the Babel. You get points for killing enemy leaders, aces, and tanks. That Singular of the Wall was an ace. This also gives us a weapon from him. We can fart with that later. And now, this.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, The raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle, and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Yes.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are.
Birds.
They all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do
Tell me
what we
about
have
it.
to when we have to.
Oh,
Animals
that
are
too.
in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
I hope so.
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh no. Okay. That works.
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
See it as it is smoking and
Someday.
burning.
We'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Indeed we do.
Chapter 3. Vassal
Urban Warfare. Alright. So, about this chapter. This is gonna be a little weird. First we're gonna do this. We're gonna watch a couple of these cutscenes and we're gonna save at a certain point.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
Alright.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession.
God dang Maximilian.
Brule's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a
Those
steady
X's,
flow of
we're most likely
refugees.
going to be going to all of those.
Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood
Randgries.
the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess.
Yes. The princess.
Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality
I'm a
was
club.
a system of universal conscription.
Thanks for the lurk.
Under it, all schools
Everyone gets
required
conscripted in
military
this
training
place.
each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country.
Yep.
As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
That's fine. It just means more game. At least for us, that means more game. In actuality, it
So
means
these
a
are
lot
my
of
new
things.
digs.
Yes.
Oh,
My uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
Alright, time to get ready.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look.
Alright.
Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
That's good to hear.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
We need more compliments like this.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Oh god.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle?
You've gone too far, Vulcan.
Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Praying mantises might, maybe. Wouldn't want to hear it.
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Oh god. Falcon.
Huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
That's fine too, I guess.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Scarf.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Oh, must just be her headwear.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Yay.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Alright. Now we're going to save it here. Because this part can be a little bit lengthy. We're going to save over that. Quad 7 is born. Let's witness it together. Y'all and I.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am.
Two normal dudes and an anime man.
Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am.
Weird lag issues abound. Can we get past them, please?
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh? Well,
Must just be that guy moving in the background. Faldio.
I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Now that there's a real war going on,
Upstanding gentleman.
Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other?
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And
Archaeology.
just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying war, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
War science and war
That'll be all for
archaeology.
now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randbreeze. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
So, and Faldio does not salute. Okay, Now this is the part that's going to be lengthy and could result in a crash if things are not done right. So, we have a barracks. We'll check that out last. We have the command room, the training field, and the R&D facility. First order of business is going to be the R&D facility.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for?
I don't like that phrase.
Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you?
We have special insignias, I guess, so Faldio has one as well. Interesting.
I knew it! Man, I've heard about you! That evacuation at Rule was just... wow! Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man!
It was the best place at the time, what can I say?
Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people! You get all my respect and then some, bro.
Well then.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar. Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man, man!
I like Leon.
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
He's also right.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt. But just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
I'm your boy.
So, Lieutenant Gunther,
Jesus.
what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment. And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank.
Wow.
Of course, research expenses aren't cheap. With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
Nice.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Generally, during cutscenes like this,
you can choose which optional
I'm
parts
just going to
you
be
want
advancing
in
after I hear the
tank
dialogue.
equipment section. Come in anytime and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
Outfitting tanks. I'll explain a bit more about this when we get to firing around the tank. Now, go to outfit tanks. We can't do much here, so that's why I said we'll wait if we develop weapons. There's rifles, machine guns, anti-tank lances, sniper rifles, hand grenades, uniforms, and blast hits. Also the AOS. We're gonna go to the rifles. No. Rifles first. They cost DCT, or Ducats. Then we're gonna get all the weapon and infantry upgrades for the moment. Lances are anti-tank rounds things. We have sniper rifles available.
All set.
We can't upgrade the grenade yet. We can upgrade our uniforms. Upgrading these will increase our base defense by a little bit. And blast suits had the additional effect of being resistant to things like mortars and grenades. We'll also go to the AOS. Body enhancements will directly enhance the vehicle. What we're going to do is we're going to reinforce our armor.
All set.
And our barrel.
Here you go, bro. All done.
We can either get Raider upgrades or spare treads. I'm going to hold off on those for the moment. What's important is this sight upgrade.
Whew, it's done. This one's perfect, bro.
We can then equip parts into our tank in a grid, like so. Just stick the bulletproof visor here for now. And going to outfit tanks will last to rearrange those parts.
Well, sir,
Alright.
was that helpful?
Yes, immensely.
We're working here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today. Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Generally, after every battle, or
Yeah, you better come back soon,
getting a chapter or something,
I'm all fired up to work on stuff for you.
usually after battles and after certain cutscenes, you can go back here to see if there's upgrades. They'll generally have something available. Whether it's one thing or 5. Train field.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience.
I like this guy.
I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned.
Imp being a slang term for Imperials.
I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars.
Stars. Wait, what?
You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level.
Hmm.
You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now! All right. Now I'll show you lowlights how this whole thing actually works.
So in this game, you don't level up
It ain't
normally.
complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go.
Alright. So the way this works is...
Train all you want. I've got all day.
you can cram experience into a class. And level up everybody initially, at least by 1 level. Okay. You hit a confirm and
Push those limits.
you get to watch. That happened.
Good work, maggots. You're 1 level closer to human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers.
We'll get more into potentials in a moment.
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the snipers.
Alright. Now, the pro thing to do at this point would be to... Scouts... Engineers. I think it's engineers that I want at this point leveled up 1 more. Like so.
I got no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat. Good work, maggots. You're 1 level closer to human.
Yay.
Okay.
Alright.
You've earned
We also get
clearance for a new
orders from
order.
level M
Put it to
classes.
good use out there.
We've learned defense boost. That happens when you get engineer level 3. Now, what level M class does aside from potentials and orders? Orders are things you can give to units in the field that do something. And potentials are... well, I'll show you.
Got it? That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience. Oh, and there's one more thing to add. Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them.
Each individual soldier has different potentials.
Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind. Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic. A real golden oldie.
Evade boost.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt. I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
I hope so too. Alright. And now, the command room.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits.
That's good.
Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear.
Alright. Now for an explanation of certain things.
First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your
This is
eyes.
what Alicia was and is, and what Vulcan was.
Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out.
In this game, that particular statement is not too true.
Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings.
Shock troopers are generally good. They don't move quite as far as scouts do, but they are
Think
still
of them as the least finicky unit in your squad,
a
Lieutenant.
pretty solid troop.
After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets.
There is a bit of a differentiation between the script and this.
Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars.
Yeah.
Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback.
This statement is also somewhat untrue. Basically, they cannot react fire, which is why they're weak to gunfire. But their defense is actually one of the better ones in the game.
Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support.
Yes.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it.
They can't just place sandbags anywhere. It has to be in locations where there are normally sandbags, but they can repair those. And mines. We're not going to be laying our own mines. That's just disarming the enemy mines.
Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance.
Ah, snipers.
You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for.
Snipers are probably one of the weakest units in this game, purely because it takes a while for them to be good.
Now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Now, the 20 includes the 3 that are over here by default. Alicia is one of our officers, so she cannot leave this group. Rosie is another officer. She's a shock trooper. And Largo is another officer. He is a lancer. That said, we have a number of people here. Each one of them has potentials. We're gonna take a look at Ted, for example. If he's standing on like a mostly metal terrain or something, this kicks in. That doesn't happen too often. If he's near men, he has better accuracy. If he's near women, he has better accuracy. We're picking him. He's good. He's great.
Thank you. Hello. I'm Ted Ustinov, and I've got some great new material for you.
Welcome, Ted. Now for Wavy. If he walks in like dirt or something, there's a chance that he will have a decrease in accuracy. If he stays around the base camp or something, he gets better at dodging attacks while firing back. And Darkson Bond is, well, there are some troops that are Darksons, aka people that have like blue hair. They are like Isara in a sense. That particular hair color, we're gonna pick him because he's pretty solid anyway.
Please, call me Wavy. From today onward, we fight together.
Yes. And we're gonna pick Frisia. Or maybe. There's Sand. When she's in the sand, better evasion, and men make her shoot better.
I'm Frisia York, handsome. I know you'll take real good care of me.
I'll pick more scouts in a moment. Certain potentials make it so that certain people are good against others. Like Alex here is Scout Killer, meaning that he can hurt scouts a bit more with attack, like attack ability and such. And he is not terribly impeded by the darkness of night. We'll pick Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex Raymond. I look forward to serving with you, Welkin.
I was hoping he'd appear. He's more accurate against anyone, really, and Child of Nature. Basically, if he's on, like, in the city or something, less defense.
Haynes Salinger, reporting for duty, sir.
Yes. Jane's also a good one. She hates Lancers, kills Lancers, hates imps. We're taking her.
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
I will be cycling through everyone here. It's just that I'm picking off a starting force. We have a lot of the Lancers this time. Jan, you're coming in. If you're in the grass, or near trees, or in the forest, bad times.
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
Jan is great. I'll also take Hector.
My name's Hector Calvi, sir. I'm at your service from today on.
He's voiced by Quentin Flynn. Take Carl.
My name's Carl Lanzit, sir. It's a pleasure to join you.
To describe Carl, he gets stronger attack power when he's in like a mostly metal area, but he gets very lonely when no allies are nearby, so he dodges less often if he is alone. Do not leave him alone. And for the heck of it, actually, you know what? If she's near men, less accuracy. If she's near women, greater accuracy. And also allergic to the desert. We'll take her.
My name is Dallas Wyatt. I'm excited to be joining up.
And we're going to take both these snipers. Actually, we got 2 good snipers here.
Marina Wolfsten, at your command.
Marina's great.
Hey, I'm Oscar Baylor. Thanks for taking me on board.
He's okay. Not the best among snipers, but he is pretty solid. Now, we got both our snipers are engineers here. 3 lancers. 4 shocks and 4 scouts. I'm gonna grab Niels here.
I'm Niels. Niels Derden. I'll see you on the field.
City Kid means he does better in the city, and he's a lone wolf, meaning less evasion if he's near allies. So the opposite problem of Carl. And I'm gonna pick Salinas.
Salinas Milton, at your service.
Salinas fancies women, kills lancers, and hates the desert. Heyo, Mitch. How are you doing, buddy? And I think we're going to pick I'll bring in Melville.
Hey, Welkster, I'm Melville Young. I'll do my best, man.
We have 2 more slots left. I think I picked all the lancers I need. 5 shocks and 5 scouts. Alright. So if I pick... I'll pick a note. This guy.
I'm Noche Wordsworth. Hi.
Noche Wordsworth. And I'll pick Edie.
I'm Edie Nelson. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
She... we'll explain later, I think, about her.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance? Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad. As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list.
For the first so many chapters, we'll be getting more troops coming in.
Go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field.
That's convenient.
You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience.
That's good.
Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with.
Let's see.
That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Well, I suppose there are worse ways to kill time.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
Sure is, Walken.
Come to think of it, Faldio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
Incidentally, I have roughly an hour and 15 minutes to kill until I have to get ready for work, so... convenient. Now the barracks. Basically, you go to the barracks here to check your list of people. You can check to see what potentials they have. Lancers got another potential. It's addition to ones that they have by default. And also, Vulcan has potentials. Nature Lover. Being in nature boosts everything. Being surrounded by enemies increases everything. Alicia. Being on dirt increases accuracy, and with close friends nearby, all her abilities go up. Rosie. Hates desert. will take less damage from people firing at her randomly, and shock troopers nearby, everything increases. And Largo hates the city. Allies increase all abilities. And he may or may not revive himself after he hits 0 HP. Also, Lancer's got a class ability. For Largo, Ragnaden's better. For Jan, he hurts tanks better. Nose heals better. And Hector destroys tanks better. Also, both of these guys, Oscar and Marina, can shoot better at the top of a ladder, like in a tower or something. I'm not going to rearrange any particular weapons or anything like that at this point. We're going to go to book mode. New episode has been added. Headquarters tab is available. Go back to headquarters. We can open up the menu and go tab select, hit headquarters, and etc. I think this is a pretty solid team to start with, so we're going to save there. Moving on. Be wary, there are going to be hiccups throughout the stream and such.
Welks.
Test it extensively, and I just skipped everything on accident. Alright. At least most cutscenes you can view again. We're going to do that. Sorry about that inconvenience.
Welks. There you are. I've been looking for you.
Ah. Yeah, college can be a tough time.
Hey,
You eventually get used to waking up early and such if you have a lot of morning classes. Or if you commute or something, especially.
As a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on. I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together.
I remember when I was going to college that I had commuted to my place, and although it wasn't ever particularly far, I did have to get up in order to get there, and I had classes throughout the entire day that I just go early.
It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days. That stuff is everywhere. Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
It's the reason for this war.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
What's this?
It's a gun.
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
That's good to know.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now.
I'm getting all Dad's stuff.
Thank you for this, Ace.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time. Alright, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
Discord has been eerily quiet. Hold on a second. Alright. Nobody's with me in Discord. That would be why. Alright. First off, let's learn about it.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission. The Great Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
Strategy.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgrease.
Oh hey, it's a bridge.
Our mission is to take it back.
And slowdowns. Brilliant.
The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense.
Well then.
Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
Hey, Necro Junkie, how are you doing, mate? I somehow got this working on this new laptop, oh god.
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
Now, there are some hiccups still, but it's a lot better than what it was before. I'll tell you that much.
Whatever. They're just country
And also, I hate this guy with the mustache. He looks like he could twirl the damn thing.
More help perhaps than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, good. See that you do.
And also, he sounds a lot as if he, like, smoked a lot and then put his voice over, like, a fan or something, tried talking into it.
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
Well then, yes.
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
Damn aristocrats.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, down with the bourgeoisie.
We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yep.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
Alright. So, we have skirmishes now. Just be careful. Though not a plot battle, soldiers lost during skirmishes can still die. Yes, that's a mechanic in this game. Kinda like Fire Emblem, your soldiers can permanently die. Well, most of them. Your officers and Welkin cannot permanently die, although if Welkin dies, the mission is over, so don't let him die anyway. We could check out this skirmish and think. In fact, I think we're going to do that real quick. We're going to check it out on normal ones. And that way we can see what our soldiers can do before we tackle battle proper.
Here is a brief on the task at hand.
Alright. So what we're going to do is we can position units now. This will generally be the case everywhere. You want to deploy all of your officers. That's your first order of business. Largo, I'm probably not going to use him, so you just sit in the back. I'm going to use Marina I think. Gonna have her sit there. Haynes I'm gonna use definitely. Jane I'll put here. For another scout, we're gonna pull out Ted. There. And for completion's sake, Wavy will be there.
Now, let's begin the operation. I'm confident victory is within reach.
Now we're going to take a look at the first battle of the game from the other side. Roughly speaking. As in, we go there, as opposed to we go the other way.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia! Squad 7, move out!
Alright, there's still some amount of desync in these cutscenes. That is probably not something I'm going to be able to fix. At least not for a while. We can also give orders. We're not going to do that right now.
Roger!
Haynes! That defense is pretty good. And also, he has grenades. Get down, you fool. Okay. We do a direct hit. Like so. They'll take that off.
You're dead!
Target silent! Head to the next one.
Sick Haynes there. Take Jane.
Try to stop me.
Never go to this.
The last one of you imps.
Actually, technically, she could just shoot the foe that way. I think we're gonna do that, actually.
Die, die, die!
Thanks, Impader.
Enemy unit missed.
Enemy unit has been neutralized. You can do a demonstration of Marina.
It's easier alone.
Actually, he's a lone wolf.
Don't leave yourself open.
Scouts are, snipers are not necessarily the best because they're actually very much subject to RNG, like so. Alright. They use... Wait.
I'm on my way.
Keep that cover fire coming. I'll mop the floor with you.
You can use Ragged Aid on yourself or on others. That time I did on myself because it took quite a bit of damage from that shock trooper.
I'm on my way. yourself.
Took care of that guy. Cool.
Your orders, sir.
Who are these guys?
Hostiles approaching.
You'll not harm my people. Prepare yourself.
And we took care of that.
Your orders, sir.
Take that flag and capture enemy bases. For this mission, it just means that we beat it. Generally, in bigger maps, there are multiple bases you take over, and you can send troops to those. And operation complete. We took their base. And that's an A rank for unnormal. You get a little bit of experience and money out of it. It's never anything too terribly much. In fact, we'll go back to headquarters because we can use that experience. We're gonna do that actually. Training field.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggots! Trade all you want. I've got all day.
You do. I gonna want to level up shop troopers next, and lancers.
I got no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat.
Sweat. Some minor amounts of luck again now.
You're one level closer to human.
Alright.
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the shock troopers.
Alright. New shock trooper potential.
Come back anytime you're ready to sweat.
We're gonna take a look at what those potentials are for the shock troopers. Rosie gets undercover fire, crouching attack power is boosted. Alex has melee skills. Better accuracy when close to an enemy. So the same thing. He also gets undercover fire, and 80 gets skills, you get undercover fire. Alright. R&D, we can do something with the tank. Develop Edelweiss. Might as well get this now. I might as well put it in. And for completion's sake, let's get that.
Here you
R&D facility exits.
come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
Okay, Leon. Book mode. And now, I think I should go for this battle at least. Finish off this chapter before I cut the stream.
Here are details on the current operation.
To the Vassal Bridge. New locale. There in the center, we have two positions we can deploy from. Our main base is in the city itself, and we have a secondary force on the outskirts. They tell you how it should play out, but We're gonna do something a little bit different from that. So we can position units at different bases and such. Or different starting points in some cases. On this side, these three are locked in, Walker, Alicia, and Rosie. On this side, we are going to add Carl. This side, we're going to add, actually, let's switch that around. Dallas goes where Carl is. Carl goes over here. So Carl, yeah, here. Just stick, I'll stick a Marina here. Ted will go. I'll stick Salinas here. Lane's there. And we'll go from here.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Hopefully the news are good.
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out!
Desync of the mouth will be a common theme throughout these opening cutscene things. Yeah. That. Right?
All right, it's our first mission. Let's split into 2 teams, City and Riverside.
We discussed this, Walken.
I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? A couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's a spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Indeed it could. If you are near a camp, everyone, including tanks that are near a camp, get HP replenished when they're near one. Also, all ammunition is replenished, so if you have something with multiple shots, like say a lance, then all lance shots get recovered, not just one per turn. That said, we're going to start on this side. I'm confident in Marina's ability to kill this guy. Maybe.
Nothing personal.
Yes. Perfection.
Sweet dreams.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Snipers do not move very far at all.
Target sighted.
That's about how far she'll go. She can also shoot slightly outside of this guy's range. Can I get this guy in the first try? If not, I'll take another shot, and if that fails, I'll send in Haines' sweep. Yes. Got one. These are leader units. Alicia, Rosie, and Largo are leader units. Technically, Vulcan's also a leader unit.
Sweet dreams.
There's a guy on the roof there. That we're going to try to take out. when we get a chance here. You can also hear radio transmissions from both sides on occasion.
Count begins.
If I can take this shock trooper out, it'll save me some time. If I can't, well, that's fine too. Alright, time has not been saved. And she'll have to go there for now. I'll send Salinas into this gap.
You shouldn't let me get this close.
We're gonna choose to do this.
Take this.
Some of that will damage the guy that was there.
I'm just warming up.
He's not in a great position.
Roger.
I'll send Haynes from this side.
Don't leave yourself open. Enemies there.
Even reach this one. Not well.
Roger. Yeah, day. Good work. Keep it up.
Bad position for him too, actually.
Engaging the enemy.
Move Salinas this way. One shot.
I'm just warming up.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Okay. So, what we'll be doing here is something slightly tricky. Other than readjust everything here. God. Alright. Okay. We're fixed. We're fixed. I think. Now, the tricky thing that we are going to do is... I'm going to delay the end of this battle by one turn to do a thing.
Roger. Feel weak.
You.
Shooting time.
Shooting time. I like Haynes' lines.
Yeah, day.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Engaging the enemy. Hostile unit found.
We're gonna do this. Might not kill him, but if it does. Perfect.
I'm just warming up. I'm impressed, but not surprised.
And dive right into here. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Tank still has a shot on both Haynes and Salinas. Luckily, they only have 4 points to move things. And Haynes can shoot back here. And yuck up that guy pretty well. That guy's just moving down the ramp to engage with the guys down here. He's going to fail miserably and possibly get shot by Alicia or Tank. Actually, by both Dallas and Alicia. Oh, them. And that guy's a fool. That scout is gone. Orders. Orders cost command points to use. Generally, if you are planning to use a certain person for a certain purpose, that's when you use them.
Here we go.
You get a rank, it's generally necessary to use them at some point. First order of business. There is something in the grass over there. Around here, I believe. We're gonna unveil this. Get out of here, you punk. That is Ty the Immortal, another ace. He isn't a commander unit. This guy is. But still.
Let's do this thing.
I'll demonstrate Rosie's shenanigans here. Just need 3 shots on head. 3 shots to the head, she's gained. Training actions. You can hide in grass.
Watch out for their return fire.
Allows you to crawl, which is a lot slower than just moving behind a sandbag, but it gives you the same defense as sandbag. Plus, it makes it so the foe can't see you so easily. For example, none of them can see me.
Make sure we control the high ground. Keep an eye out for troops on the rooftops.
Scouts are one of the few units that can detect you a bit more easily in the grass. If that were a shot trooper instead, I would have been seen.
Now!
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
You can't let them provoke you.
Perfect. We're gonna try one more thing. Now this is gonna move to tank. To reload its mortars.
Try to stay out of their range.
You just have to move to a unit to restore their ammo.
Entering combat.
All units prepare to intercept.
I hit this full. Yep. Oh, he ducked actually.
Act as soon as you spot a target.
I'm on.
I'll use Rosie here.
Let's do this thing.
And we got Ty the Immortal. So immortal. Not really. And Rosie will be fine there. I believe Slinus and Hot Hands will be fine. Yeah, 3 command points to work with, and using a tank costs 2. On the beginning of turn 3, this is what the enemy tank does. Goes... straight through the wall, like so.
Gah! Damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall. Well, it's my turn now. Stick this in your pipe and smoke it.
And we're not going to use you at all in this mission, Largo.
Tanks can break through crumbling walls and trample down sandbags and trees.
Yes. Oh God. At least you can only use the tank once. And I have to use a foot soldier to do this. Waiting a turn restores 1 use of ammo.
Engaging the enemy.
Please, Selena's here. Nice.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
We could end the mission right here. Or we can do this.
Entering combat.
Engines can be destroyed. They're not going to do anything to the tank.
Here we go.
Now there's a reason they're not the crit defense. It'll be coming up right about here.
Make sure we control the high ground.
And Wall can do it.
Now.
Oh my god, he can! There we go. We did that.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Here we go.
And now for the last thing. And lastly,
now. Enemy unit.
yes,
Rest easy. I'm on.
that happened. I'll use Salinas to sweep this guy up. Think. There's no real reason to. Because you can technically just end the mission even with troops on the field.
How about this?
But,
I'm just warming up.
yes. And he's gonna end this mission. And we win. With 2 lucky tank shots.
Operation complete. We took their base.
And a mortar, I suppose. That was a B rank. To get an A rank in this mission, you have to beat it on the first turn. That said, we still did pretty good. We're gonna end off with these cutscenes, and then we shall.
Hey there! You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are ya?
Yes, that's us.
Oh god.
Bingo!
This character.
I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Oh god.
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now,
Oh, God.
let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. Funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods,
oh
what you do
no.
on your days off.
Lady! This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near Scoops.
Oh no.
That's right. The name's Ellet. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I smell a story, a good story, and you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Very good, I'm a reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a
Damn
series
it,
of
Welkin.
interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
And now, for other two characters. Or three. Two. The other officers are here.
Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is? Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please, he's still a schoolboy.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. I hate kids. Whatever, he'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
Dissension in the ranks.
Chapter 4. Operation Cloudburst.
Personal weaponry and glossary. We can check all those out at some point. Those two are new things in headquarters. And those are updates to those tabs. What we're gonna do, real quick here, is we're gonna go to headquarters. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna save. Both of these slots. We'll check out Castle Front Street and the War Cemetery. Castle Front is first.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today?
You see Miss Elliot here.
Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall. Written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda.
Well then.
I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall.
Hooray!
Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this. Out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
The government censor thing becomes important later. We can see, like, news interviews about what's been going on in game. Generally, that this stuff will cover what we've recently covered. It'll also cover some outside of game occurrences, like the Flames War sweeping through the rest of Europa.
And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket.
Yep.
So, So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you.
It might be in the very book
See
that
this
we're
fat
reading
stack
right
of
now.
notes? Got a ton of material already. So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
Sure. Alright. We can get these things, they'll add new chapters for us to read. And go
Thanks
through.
a million. I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often.
Yep.
Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike.
Indeed.
I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
That is the plan. Now it's the War Cemetery. The other new place.
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
This guy is also voiced by Quentin Flynn, aka Raiden.
Actually, no, sir.
That good fella.
I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
A special order?
An order, sir? I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see. I'll teach you retreat today.
A simple order.
Use it to command an injured unit to pull out of combat. Well, what is your decision?
It'll cost 6,500 experience in order to learn a trait. Yes, we can learn it. You learn a trait.
Very good. I hope my orders can assist you in saving the nation. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Alright. That is a reason to hold on to experience, and that is a reason to hold on to money. Now, we're going to go to Commander Room, see if we got anyone new.
Hello, Welkin. Here to fine-tune your squad? Oh, and there have been some new recruits. You should take a look at the master list.
We generally get 2 per chapter, until a certain point. That said, we got Nancy. And Claudia. We'll introduce them at some point.
Come back anytime you need to change your lineup, Lieutenant.
TRD facility for a couple of new things that we can develop while we're here.
Welkin, bro! I'm stoked you're here, man. What can I do you for?
Nothing, no new rifle, no new machine gun, no new lance, no new sniper, no new grenade, no new uniform, no new uniform. Flip. It was. Yeah. Look at that upgrade. Next. Steel upgrade. You can just barely afford it.
Here you come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
Back to book mode. An episode has been added. The report has been added. Personnel tab has been added. We can turn pages by hand here.
Report. Ellet embedded.
And we're going to kick off the next stream from here. Make sure you have 2 save files, at least. Now what we're going to do is we're going to exit from game here. This is the final test of stream. Alright. Does Chronicles crash? No, it does not. Alright. Good. Now what we're going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and host somebody new. In the meantime, I thank you all for coming out here today for this, for test, and for shenanigans. And alright, I think we are able to do this one. There. Alright, in case you enjoyed the stream, be sure to give me a follow on the Twitch here. And in case you are watching this later on YouTube, be sure to give me a like, a comment, and a subscribe. And I will see you all on the other side. You guys have yourselves a good day. Or night, depending on which time zone you're in. Yeah. Bye-bye.